Excuse you. I don't have to do anything.
Put it on Do Not Disturb.
Well, you saw our faces last week, and you're still back. So God bless you. Either you're blind or you actually think we're attractive, like our mothers think so. So, welcome everyone.
My mom's never told me that in my life.
She's never said that you're attractive. Okay.
She tells me that every day.
Good. Handsome, I think.
Yeah, she calls me handsome.
My mom does too.
Yeah.
I wonder if Clayton's mom calls him handsome.
Doubt it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Welcome everyone.
Because he's not. Hope you're watching this, Clayton.
Welcome everyone to episode 7 of Game TIl Dawn, or whatever we're calling it this week.
Yeah, well,
we had the Batman spoiler cast.
Yeah, we're not counting that as an episode,
which we didn't number, so I guess that's.
So
this is 8.
Technically, it's
or excuse
8.
me, this is the 8th thing we've done.
Yeah, technically it's our 8th thing, but it's episode 7.
Good, good, we got that through. On today's episode, once again, you'll notice that our third member here is away right now. He's being a newlywed.
Yeah,
and
he's got his husbandly duties.
Yep, dealing with the pressures that comes with that. So once again, we miss you, my friend, and looking forward to having you back on next week's show. But show must go on, as they say.
Yep.
And we got a pretty good response last week, so might as well keep doing this.
Surprisingly, for being a spoiler cast.
Yeah. So on this week's episode, we're a little over halfway through the year, and there's been a lot of good games so far this year. Mm-hmm. So we thought we would take this opportunity to go over what our favorite games are of the year. Mm-hmm.
And then also say what our official game of the year so far is.
So far is and these are just our opinions.
Yeah.
So nothing fact yet until we start mailing developers like our faces.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like as awards.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want that.
I don't think so either.
So we'll talk about that. We'll go over those things. Another thing, I want to thank everyone who has been with us on this show. Everyone who's either if you've watched it once or twice, or if you've been with us through the entire thing. Yeah. If you've given criticism or just commented and said we're doing a good job, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It makes it fun.
It does.
Yeah, and this is already fun, but
well, yeah, we were just happy with having one comment.
Oh yeah,
and a new subscriber on YouTube.
I called Clayton like yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever. I was like,
we got a comment.
We got our first YouTube comment. We got another subscriber. So anyways, that's all because of you guys. So thank you. I really appreciate that. And this should be a fun show.
Yeah,
we're without Clayton, like we said, so it's always a good time without him.
Oh God, yeah. It's the best time without him.
It's the best of times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
I hope you're watching this.
So. We'll get to harassing Clayton a little bit more and our
favorite games
favorite games. Also, just so you know, I'm feeling under the weather and Joe's tired. So once again, you're in for a loopy, fun episode. Yeah. So thanks. We will be right back. Yes.
I'm laughing at Fob because it's really funny.
Who's Fob? He's not on Game TIl Dawn. The show that we're recording while you have your phone out.
We're not fucking
recording. Yeah, we are.
I mean, we are.
Welcome back to Game TIl Dawn. Now Joe's an asshole.
I have my phone out because I'm cool. I got friends. Bitch.
What friends?
The invisible ones.
Hey. I'm here.
Hey, you are. You're on camera.
We did that in sync. Anyways, trying to refocus, bring it back in here. Like we said, we are going to be talking about our games of the year.
Yes, we are.
What an intro. What a way to bring everything back in. So, Joe, there's been a lot of games this year. And it actually is hard to keep track of everything that's been out.
Yeah.
So how we are going to try to do this, we're trying to remember most of the big games, but go over the ones that we enjoyed and played and experienced.
Yep.
And then towards the end, we'll tell you what we think our game of the years are.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty obvious to guess from what we have out here, what we've enjoyed.
Yeah. These are the important ones.
These are the important ones.
And we'll talk about them.
Yes. But to start off, Joe, let's go back to the beginning of the year.
Okay.
Time when I was eating pizza and staring at Italian women.
Yeah.
The first game that really came out that at least I remember was Dying Light. in January, I believe.
Yeah, it was late January, I think.
So I believe we both played that.
Yeah, but I played it during the time of the year that it should have been played.
Well, let's get into it. What did you think of Dying Light?
I liked it a lot.
Okay.
It was the natural progression from Dead Island.
Okay. And why am I blanking on the developer's name?
Techland.
Techland did the first one, right?
Yes, significantly better game.
Okay.
Than Dying Light.
I think they were going for different things though too.
Yeah, it was more story based.
Yeah,
for sure. Definitely had a better kind of. I think the vision for like what they wanted was clearer.
Yeah.
In this game than it was with Dying Light, especially
Dead Island.
I mean, in Dying Light rather than
Dead
in
Island.
Dead Island.
Yeah.
Just because they had that super emotional teaser that came out for Dead Island that was
phenomenal.
So amazing, and then the game was this goofy thing where you stick nails on a bat and you go hit people, and that's a quest.
That's weird to think about. Do you think that hurt that game a little bit?
I think it did a little bit because people were expecting this super probably almost like Last of Us type of thing, and then it's not what was delivered.
No, because I remember back when G4 was a thing. Yeah. Rest in peace, G4. And you used to go on the feed, and that was on Attack of the Show and stuff like that.
Yep.
And they posted it, and the guy who posted it, I don't remember the gentleman's name, but he posted it and he was like, "I'm a father, and I cried during this trailer."
Yeah.
It was so emotional. It was super
very
impactful,
emotional,
and it was really well done.
Yeah.
And then the game just couldn't be further from that. Even though there was a cool Easter egg in that game. If you went into one of the hotel rooms,
could you find the family?
You had the family. Yeah, the exact same family.
Horrifying,
but cool. So,
but cool. Yes.
But anyways, back to Dying Light. I enjoyed it. The little I've played of it.
Yeah.
I like they have cool elements in there that I was like, I think I probably played 2 to 3 hours, and I was like, I could see this is cool. I enjoy this.
Yeah. I got lost in that game.
See,
because there was nothing else.
Yeah,
that's true. At the time that it came out, it was so perfect.
That's true.
That's why the game did so well, and that's why they're probably gonna have a sequel.
Yeah.
Because it did so well.
Yeah, it sold 1 million copies in the first couple of months or whatever.
Yeah, because it just was out at the perfect time. There's nothing out.
Yeah. More games need to do that.
What are you gonna do? Yeah.
More games need to. Excuse me, my apologies.
Because usually that wouldn't be like a time of the year where like a AAA game would come out.
No.
Necessarily, but I think if no AAA games are coming out during that time of the year, one developer should be like, "Hey, that's our spot. We're taking that right now."
Yeah, this is ours.
And
which I think a lot of games would benefit that. And I hope developers start to see that and then move this just glut, this insane abomination of games that is coming in November and October and September, and just space them out so we can play them, please. We have school. Lord. Joe has kids to feed. He can't be playing video games all the time.
I don't have kids. I have several nieces and nephews, no kids though.
we keep getting off topic here. Well, not really, but still. So no, I liked it, but it didn't necessarily hook me, and it's probably because I had other games to play.
Yeah, you had a backlog.
I did. I had a huge backlog.
I'm sure you were playing it. You were just thinking, yeah, this is really cool, but I got this, I gotta play, and I got this, I gotta play,
and of course the draw of playing multiplayer games with you guys, because that's one of the reasons why I love video games is playing with friends.
Yep.
So no, I just I liked what was going on. I liked the aesthetic. I liked the vibe. But it didn't hook me.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because it seemed like I said, it seemed like a fun game. I enjoyed the couple hours I played in it.
Yeah.
Will I get back to it? Honestly, probably not.
Right.
So, a lot of fun from what I had, but life goes on.
Yeah. I mean, I just really liked, I just thought it was just one of those games where like it's an RPG in the simplest sense of the word.
Yeah.
Because you only really level up 3 things. You level up.
That's 3 words. Role playing game.
This guy. You got the parkour. You level that up.
Parkour.
By jumping on stuff and running. And
like Michael Scott.
Yeah, like Michael
Scott. Episode.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. You flip on walls and you fall on your back or your head or whatever.
He fell into like the cardboard box.
Yeah. That was actually hysterical. That's
The
that
Office.
was physical comedy at its finest.
Go watch The Office after this.
No, I like that. You level up combat separately. You know, when you fought stuff, you get combat XP. When you run and jump on stuff, you get parkour XP. When you complete quests and do all this stuff, you get survival XP. And it all level up into like a tree. And then you had this thing with the story and all these side quests. And the world wasn't that big.
Yeah.
But there was a lot to do in it, and it was really cool. Also, it was essentially 2 different types of games.
Yeah.
Because daytime, very different.
Oh, it was nighttime. Scary. That game was scary.
Daytime Dying Light was a first-person action game where you're just destroying zombies, and nighttime Dying Light was a horribly scary horror game.
Yes. A lot of H's in there.
You didn't, well, they're all the same word.
Yeah.
I couldn't even think of another word. That's why it's
horrendous.
Yeah. But yeah, that game
Humorous.
That game significantly got different once you got to nighttime.
Yeah, for sure.
It's terrifying.
So definitely not taking anything away from the game, but just you liked it. Did you beat it?
I did beat it.
No.
I did beat it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. It was simple, but
so hopefully it can do what other new IPs have done in the past and take what it has and build on it and tighten and get ready for.
Hopefully
the
they learned from their mistakes and Dead Island 2 will be a better game.
That is kind of in limbo right now, but that's a topic for another day.
Sure.
From what I've read. Moving on to the next part of the year. Not next part, but I believe it was March when 2 of these games came out. The first one, that one
came
too,
out
I guess.
in March.
I was referring.
Or April, maybe. No.
I was referring to Battlefield Hardline.
Oh yeah, they came out in March. Yep.
Another game that you and I have played in different.
Yeah.
regards.
we have drastically different opinions of this game.
Right, I wouldn't. Okay, you go first, Joe.
Okay.
You go first.
I really like Battlefield Hardline. I know it's not the most popular Battlefield out there, and I know it's not, it's nothing special really. But I enjoyed that game mostly because I've always loved Battlefield, but at the same time, I got really sick of the super, hardcore, tanks
fighter
and jets
jets
and insane, or you can't ever, run around on foot in those games, you just get blown apart. So, and I love Battlefield. I love it. I really do. Battlefield 3 and 4 were great games, and I enjoyed them for what they were. But then Hardline was a breath of fresh air. Because all it was cars, jeeps, and helicopters, and I enjoyed that.
And KRS-One singing, whoop, whoop,
it's
the sound of the police.
That too. That I enjoyed that as well. I just like that game a lot, and the campaign was fun too, so. Alex is bad at it. He's really bad at it.
I like to consider myself relatively decent at first-person shooters. I can hold my own in Call of Duty. I can hold my own in Halo, as we've talked about numerous times. Mm-hmm. When I played Destiny, I actually played pretty well. Titanfall, I played pretty well. But holy shit, I cannot get into Battlefield anymore. And I don't know.
What's odd to me about that
is
that we were all so good at Bad Company 2.
Were we though?
Yes.
What was I? Let's think about that.
You were just as good as we were.
Was it like the cheerleader syndrome?
No.
Where it's because there's a group of people.
Maybe.
Everyone looks good.
You were just as good as any of us though.
That's true.
And we had a blast with Bad Company 2. I loved that game.
The sound design in that game is so good. Just
yeah.
it
was the goofiest form of a military shooter.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it was the most over the top. Everything was so over the top.
And the walls of Jericho just coming down.
Yeah, that was so great.
So it's not that I don't like Battlefield.
But that's the last one that you really got into, though.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like Battlefield. It's a phenomenal game. It's beautiful. It's huge. And I definitely enjoyed myself in Hardline some of the time.
Did you?
No, I did. Like going up into the...
Never sounded like it.
In the skyscrapers and stuff like that. That was dope. That was so cool.
Yeah.
But holy shit. It's everywhere. They're fucking insects. They always just...
all over the place.
They swarm you and you can't move.
I know.
And I can't do it.
I know.
And it was so frustrating because when we were talking about it when I was back in Rome, you were
explaining it.
You're like, dude, you're gonna like this one. It doesn't feel necessarily like a Battlefield game.
Yeah, it's more fast paced.
Yeah, and I loved the theme. I love cops and robbers. Yeah. That sounds super cool.
Yep.
And I tried the 10-hour. I got EA access, and I tried the 10-hour trial of it.
Got through 6 hours of it. Didn't even finish the 10-hour thing.
I died so much, and then I was just like, why?
Yeah, I feel you.
And I don't know, maybe it's just we didn't have everyone in a squad or whatever it is, but it's just.
I feel you. I get it.
It was a good game. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad game. But
I still once we live together, I still want you to try the campaign.
Yes, I would like that.
Short campaign. It's not very long.
I would like that.
And it's a very interesting.
I'll put that on my list. That's about like right here, and it starts in the top of my house.
I get it.
But
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's just fun. If you're good at it and you like Battlefield, it's just fun. Yep. I know I've heard people complain about it, but it's a solid game.
Yep.
So moving on to, and I believe this was in March as well, Evolve. Or was that April?
I don't remember.
Early part of the year.
All of these things are just blending together.
I know, it sucks. Life goes by so quickly now. I don't know when that happened.
Yeah, Evolve is fun.
That's literally like, that could be the tagline for like, if like game covers had what people felt on them.
Yeah, Evolve is fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Dash, everyone.
Game TIl Dawn. Yeah, Evolve is fun. Game TIl Dawn on the commercial.
Yeah. What a ringing endorsement.
No,
but see, that's weird because you're the biggest proponent.
I love that game.
You are so pro Evolve, like it's not even funny.
Yeah, no, I love that game. I love it. It's I have a lot of fun playing it every time I play it. But one of the problems is you were in Rome when it came out.
I suck. I'm ruining everything.
And that's not true. And only one of my friends got it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a 4-player thing.
Only 4 to 5 players.
You can do. Yeah. Well, technically, actually, my brother did get it, and we played it. I did play it with him a little bit too.
So you've played a solid amount of it.
Yeah. No, I've I have played a lot of that game. Huh. I have several tens of hours on that, but it's has its problems though. I get why it kind of died. Like it was really like when it first came out, it actually did really well.
Yeah.
And then it was sold. Like. Whoop.
It's because everyone was super hyped for it because they played the beta or the alpha or the big alpha, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And, everyone was, felt good about it.
Yeah. Nobody likes the DLC though.
It's because it's stupidly dispersed.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. It actually makes me want to pull my. It really makes me want to pull my hair out. And the problem with it is that I buy it. That's the biggest problem with it.
Have you not listened to Game TIl Dawn?
I haven't. Is that new thing?
That's that new. And those boys literally tell you, vote with your wallet.
Yeah. Well, okay. I said that.
Oh, you probably did.
I said it.
So you're not listening to yourself.
No, I said it, and then I said that I don't do that. My problem is I don't do that with this specific game because I enjoy it so much and I want the stuff that they're putting out.
Yes. So, bring it back.
I actually have. I don't think I'm gonna probably get the next Hunter pass.
We'll see.
But
I think he still does it, but we'll see. So no, I played the big alpha because that came out in January, December. So I got a chance to dip my toes in the water.
Yeah.
My little toesies. My hobbit's feet. And I definitely enjoyed it. Like we played it
with Josh.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And that is a game that was definitely a risk for 2K and Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
Just because a new IP like that where you almost need 4 players for sure.
Yep.
To really have fun with it. So that's a risk. And maybe financially it paid off, but it's like Halo.
No, I don't think it did.
It didn't sell well enough at the beginning?
I don't think it sold as much as it cost to make.
Yeah, that's true.
That's probably why their DLC is so damn expensive.
Making games is a monster these days.
Yeah. So I don't know. Monster. Because you hunt monsters in that game.
Monsters.
Yeah.
Anyways, so no, I liked it, but it's tough to form a community when you not assume, because I don't think they assumed anything, but when you need multiple players to have a really good time with it. Because some people just they want to log on after work, chill, and if they don't have friends to play with, they just want to play by themselves, and that's not a game you can do that with. No. You need to communicate. You need to be active in your strategy and stuff like that. So
unless the monster sucks. then you don't need any strategy.
They're out there. I'm sure some of you watching them are the shitty monster.
Yeah, probably.
So
I'm one of those people. Yeah. I'm so bad.
I liked what was it? Was it the Goliath?
Goliath's the first one. Yeah,
that was a fun
brawler type. Yeah.
So I had fun with it. I thought it was a cool idea, and I think from what I've read and stuff like that too, I think media people just got burnt out of it because
it had good reviews.
They had but it had 8 different betas, not actually, but it seemed
before it went public.
Yeah.
It had several different things that a lot of people in the video game industry played it a lot
extensively. Yeah.
Yeah, at different events and behind closed doors and all these things, and it was always kind of done. Nothing ever really changed from when they played it to when it was released. Mm-hmm. You know, it was they just kept playing the same version of the game.
Yeah.
And they all just said this is super fun and blah blah blah. But then after the 4th or 5th or 6th time, then they were like, it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's the same though.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's got a niche. Yeah. It's got a niche following. I can still hop in there and I can still get into the game.
Do you think we'll ever see a second one?
I think we fucking better see a new Left 4 Dead before we see a second Evolve.
Oh my god, please. I don't know how that works because is Turtle Rock is made up of most of the people who did Left 4 Dead.
I don't know if they're gonna make it. Yeah.
No, but we just need Left 4 Dead again.
We do. We need it. We need it. Valve, we need it.
Please, you can have your Half-Life 3. Just give us Left 4 Dead 3 and maybe Portal 3.
Or just release them all in the same thing. Orange Box 2.
I wish we could talk about that as coming out this year.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe one day. So, I doubt it though.
What are you gonna do?
So moving on. So a lot of good games in there. We'll go to one of the first ones that really stuck out for you this year, and that is your boy right here.
Yeah.
Bloodborne.
Still haven't beat that game.
But it stands out to you, correct?
Yeah, it does. I love it. It's a very good game. I'm just really bad.
I think everyone
heard it here
though.
First.
Yeah.
I'm just really bad.
That's at life. That's not just at that game either.
Pretty much.
No, I've heard it, but everyone struggles at that game.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, I think from what I've heard, it's easier than Dark Souls. That's what I've heard.
Easier.
Different in a way that can make it easier if you get it down. Like even if you get Dark Souls down, it's still hard. That's what people what people say at least.
Okay.
You get this down, you get down the movement and the dodging and the timing and everything. It's easier.
Yeah.
Not for me. I got it down. I understood what I was doing. Yeah. I just couldn't fucking put it together. No, it really is a great game though. The graphics are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very dark and it's hard to say the graphics are that good when there's not like all these bright colors showing you. Yeah. It's always that good, but really the detail that goes into everything.
It's going for a look and it completely sticks.
Yeah, it sticks to look, absolutely.
100 billion%. And I think that's some of the best games that have come out this year and the last couple of years are the games that know what they are.
Yep. And then
they just
do exactly what they were trying to do.
They don't try to be Call of Duty. They don't try to be other things. They don't try to be, because this is even different than Dark Souls from what I've heard, like look wise and feel wise.
Absolutely.
Even though it's the same company who made it, right?
No.
From Software didn't do...
From Software made Demon Souls.
There's a lot of Souls.
Dark Souls was
Don't demons have Dark Souls though?
They do.
So it'd be...
It's
a conundrum.
I'm getting confused already just thinking about it. No, From Software made Demon Souls. Dark Souls was made by somebody else.
Okay. Was Demon Souls
They're all
first?
the same type of... Yeah, Demon Souls was first.
Okay.
Dark Souls was based off of Demon Souls.
Okay.
Essentially, I think people from made Dark Souls, but then From Software actually came and made Bloodborne.
Okay.
And there's just 3 specific things I want to talk about with this game right now before we move on that I really liked. One, I like that it's dodge based rather than Dark Souls, which is more block and then attack.
Okay.
Because you get a shield in Dark Souls. At least I think for most characters you do. Haven't played a lot of Dark Souls, but I played a very little bit of it.
You know what they say, right? If you dodge a neo-gothic Satan demon, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have heard that. Neo-gothic Satan demon.
I'm sorry.
I like that. We're gonna coin that.
I like that.
We're gonna coin that.
Continue.
I like the dodge based combat. I think that's really cool. I also like that the fire, just the combat in general. Like fire, you have a gun in one hand, a blade / whatever it is in your other hand, and you use them like strategically. So like with some enemies, like if they're attacking, you shoot them with the gun, it stuns them, and then you go in with your thing, and it's cool. I like that. I
definitely want to give it a try, especially when we're living together and a PS4 is readily available to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm going to be honest, Joe. I don't know if I can because there may be a controller through my TV at some point.
Well, then you have to buy your own PlayStation controller so that you don't break mine.
Touche. Okay. I have to buy my own TV then first.
Yeah, well, that too. And one of the other things I like, which I think Dark Souls also did, was the things where you can leave a note for people.
Okay.
So like if you're online, you can, if something jumps out at you that you didn't see, like if it comes from behind a wall or whatever, which happens often, you can go back to the spot before that happens. Not like rewind or anything, but you just go to the place that it happens.
Yep.
And you can say you want to write a note. You can only choose from the words that they give you though. So you have to so like you choose from selected template of words. So it goes like you can start with beware, and then surprise attack or something like that.
Is there holy shit, my pants are filled?
No, there is not that. No, I wish there was. But so you can do that, and sometimes those things saved my fucking life.
Oh really?
Like where I'd see it on the ground and I'd be like, all right, what is this note? And it's
Joe,
like
watch the fuck out.
Yeah, actually that would terrify me if they put my name in it. No, it'd be like beware hidden enemy or whatever. Okay. And I'd be like, okay, something's around the corner, so I'm gonna go there and then I'm gonna dodge back.
I have this image of like you read the message and then you look up and you see the guy's head like kind of like
he's like
poking out.
Oh shit!
Did he see me? Did he see me?
Those damn notes. But yeah, I like that a lot. And I've left notes, and you can rate the notes.
Oh really?
So like you go and like if it actually
What's
worked.
Not clear about watch out, there's a
No, like, because people can leave bullshit notes.
Oh, okay.
They can say, jump off this cliff. There's a good prize at the end of it, or whatever. And if you do that and die, you could go back and give that note 1 star.
I don't like that note.
Because that's happened.
Okay.
Like
have you jumped off the cliff?
Well, because there are places.
You have, haven't you?
Well, no, just hold on. There are places. Yeah, I have.
I know.
There are places where like there's a ledge that you can jump off of. It'll hurt you, but it's a shortcut. But there are also places that you can fall off and die. And you need to know the difference. And sometimes people will put notes and say, like time to fall off or something like that. Because all the notes sound stupid because you have to pick from a template.
Yeah.
But like it'll be like time to fall off ledge or something like some nonsense like that. And you'll be like, do I want to do this? Do I really want to do this? And then you do it. You either die or you don't.
If I die, I die.
Yeah. So I like that, the note thing. And the feeling of killing a boss in that game.
You feel like a boss.
You feel like a boss. Yeah. First time I killed like the very first boss, I couldn't believe first of all how hard the first boss was.
Yeah. And
then when I killed it, I was like, that was amazing. I want that feeling forever. So, yeah, the game's great. It's a great game.
Do you think you'll pick it back up again?
Absolutely, yeah.
Good.
I almost did that, like, just the last couple of days. I've almost picked it up at least, like, 3 or 4 times.
Good.
Just to try it again. But then I thought maybe I'll just wait till we're at the apartment, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
You do you, my friend. As long as you do it before Fallout 4, you do you.
Yeah, well, nothing else is going to get played. Might as well sell everything at that point.
Yeah. So, well, cool.
I'm going to have the Pip-Boy, too.
Oh, yeah. Can you wear that on the show one week?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, good. Glad we're on the same page.
Are you kidding me? That was already in my head.
Glad we're on the same page. Okay. Excuse me. Moving on to another game that is playing behind us right now.
Can you see it?
Can you see it? Because blind forest. See blind. Sight? There's a joke.
Also, they can't respond. So.
Wow, we're killing it today.
Yeah. Ori and the Blind Forest.
Ori and the Blind Forest.
It's a great game.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
We're in a renaissance right now of these Metroidvania type games with Ori and And Guacamelee was phenomenal. Shadow Complex a little while back. That's one of the first ones that really kicked it off.
Rogue Legacy. You haven't played that.
No.
But that game's phenomenal as well.
Okay. Mark of the Ninja. It wasn't as, you know what I mean?
Was a fun
but it was
game.
still... so there's been a lot of these fantastic side-scrolling platformers.
And, like, they're all, like, different styles.
Yes.
They're all stylized by whatever the developer wanted.
Ori is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game.
It literally looks like that and Child of Light, as coming to mind, have this storybook like appeal to it, where it literally looks like it is a story. It's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Like popped into you, and it even the story wise is kind of Disney movie,
very,
because literally the first 10 minutes of this game are the first 10 minutes of Up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Spoilers, sorry, but that's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
Like when you're poking your mom or whatever,
You're
or Naru, I think Naru or something like that.
Yeah.
And she just kind of limps over. I was just like, I've played this game for 10 minutes. There's a white bunny. I shouldn't feel like I just saw like Lassie get shot. No, Lassie doesn't get shot.
Lassie
Old Yeller
does not
gets
get
shot.
Old Yeller, yeah.
So
Lassie gets the kid out of the well.
That's right.
Yeah.
True.
Right? I don't know.
Anyways, so no, and then from there it's just, and I was surprised. I've gotten I think I'm 60% through this game, and I'm very surprised at how varying the levels have been, from the basic forest to the crazy dark forest that's like, it looks like you're an acid trip, like the walls are moving and stuff like that. And then I was just getting to the snow. I'm talking about you. Hold on. And so like visually it's beautiful.
Yeah,
absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. And then we get to the combat where I didn't think something so cute like that could be so fucking difficult at times.
I know.
And
I know.
And I like it because it's challenging. It's not
impossible.
Frustrating yet. I haven't got to the frustrating part yet. So I've heard that's coming, but like, like I've done one of the escapes where it tests, the abilities that you just got, and I definitely died a couple of times, but it wasn't like I wasn't ready to quit. You know what I mean? But all that frustration is worth it, because once you get used to it, because all these platformers, they have different feels to them depending on how floaty your jump is. And these controls are phenomenal.
Yeah, they're
very tight. They're very
toy like a tiger.
Toy like a tiger. They're very responsive. Like I would say 99% of the time when I die, it is my fault, even though I'll yell at the game anyways.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing, game?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about that game. I don't know about that. So, absolutely, Moon Studios did an amazing job with this.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that this it may have not been the console to pick for this type of game, because I feel like the more indie based crowd is on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And that makes me sad.
Unfortunately, games like this don't sell consoles.
No.
So,
but this is, for me right now, this is on the short list of my favorite indie Metroidvania games.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's
on my short list for game of the year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Right now.
I would definitely say I still have to beat it. The story's good. I get lost in some of the crazy names of the trees and the lights and stuff like that. But I'm really thoroughly enjoying it, and I think it is. I personally think it's another statement on why games can be art. And I think this is an absolute beauty. So if you've hesitated on it, please go play it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was my recommendation 2 weeks ago now, but I would definitely recommend playing it.
Mm-hmm.
So, phenomenal game. Let's keep this train rolling to the big ones. Our games of the year.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So I've been talking a while, so you can start.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, my game of the year is definitely The Witcher 3. And actually, up until like a couple weeks ago, which is when I finally beat it, it was just like number 2 or 3, because Ori was up there.
Mm-hmm.
I had this one right here, which we're going to talk about.
This one.
But yeah, no, Witcher 3. Sorry, still got a little bit of a cough.
A little tingle in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Witcher 3 is one of those games where it's like you start playing it and you just don't want to stop. You just never want to stop playing it.
No.
And because of how big it is, you almost never have to stop playing it. I think I have 7 days, 14 hours.
You know what's sad about that? You probably got like half of that in the first week that you started playing
probably. Yeah, I killed it.
I would call this kid up to go to the bars or do something fun and what, newly 21-year-olds do. No. I don't want to go out. Like, Joe, what are you doing?
Playing Witcher?
Nothing. You're playing Witcher right now. Yeah.
Hey, I told you most of the time. I didn't lie.
No,
I told you I was playing
truthful.
Witcher.
But like, what a good.
No, it's just it takes elements from games that I love, and the only way I know, there's a better way to describe games than to literally describe it by saying it's part this game, part that game. That's the only way I know how to describe it.
You're dumb. I mean, yeah, go. Continue.
See this abuse that I take from this man? No.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mrs. Stadnick.
She doesn't want to talk to you.
So
back on track here.
It's like part Mass Effect in the
It's in space?
No.
Did they really? Did I miss something?
No.
Okay.
It does have kind of a cosmic thing going on with the story. The reason monsters are in this world is because like all the planets aligned, and like I don't know, I couldn't follow all of it, but anyways, it's part Mass Effect in the sense that the dialogue is very, very well done, and the choices you have really make a difference in the end of the game. Like what you choose actually affects how the game ends, just like Mass Effect did.
Yeah. And
I will say I definitely had a much better ending in this game than I did in Mass Effect 2.
Good. And for the people who haven't watched our favorite games of all time, Joe's entire crew died in Mass Effect 2.
Yeah. Except 2.
Rest in peace.
2 most important ones.
Garrus
and Miranda.
Good looking girl.
Yeah. Garrus is a good looking man.
Yep.
Yeah, is he? I don't know, he's an alien.
He's not a man.
He's an alien.
What is he?
I don't know.
He's Targaryen.
Targaryen. That's Game of Thrones.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, part Mass Effect, kind of part Red Dead Redemption in the sense that like the third person kind of just like riding around on your horse, picking up plants and killing animals and doing all this stuff is like very much Red Dead Redemption. And then it had the Skyrim feel where it's kind of high fantasy beasts and stuff like that and swords and whatnot. Yeah, it's just a really great game, and it takes. I mean, I've heard
there's a learning curve to it.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, the combat can be difficult, but once you get past like level 10, it's
sort of friend Andy's dealing with right now.
Oh God, yeah.
Getting rage texts in the middle of the night.
I can't deal with this werewolf. It's not fair. The game design on werewolves is unfair. No, I mean werewolves are really hard. They're definitely the hardest thing to fight in that game. But once you get high enough, like that shit's a cakewalk.
Yeah.
There are definitely harder things to fight than the werewolf later on. Yeah, he texted me just one little anecdote here about our friend Andy.
One more thing.
He texted me yesterday and was like, If the final boss in this game is a werewolf, I quit. And I was like, fret not, my friend. It is not. This is really funny. Yeah, no, that game's phenomenal. I enjoyed it very much. I think I got the best ending possible, or one of them.
Have you looked up other endings, or?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to see it. I want my ending to be the ending.
Yeah.
I am gonna probably play it again at some point. Maybe try
100%ing it.
a different. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a platinum. Try to platinum this beast.
Maybe we could do a live stream that, or Twitch stream or something.
It'd be a long one.
To be determined. Stay tuned.
I'd do it though. I'm gonna play it on the hardest difficulty.
Keep your dials.
Because I'd have
Game TIl Dawn.
I'd have to play it on the hardest difficulty, and so you'd see a lot of raging, and that'd be some very entertaining media right there.
It is really funny to get Joe riled. It is hysterical. So
yeah.
Now do you foresee this being your game of the year?
Fallout 4 is coming out this year,
I'm
Alex.
sorry. That was a silly question.
if this game is my game of the year, I'm gonna be really surprised because Fallout 4 is coming out. We only got Battlefront.
Yes, we have a lot.
Which isn't going to be my game of the year. Probably it's going to be my shooter of the year. Probably, most likely.
Are we gonna have a show where we go over our awards?
We can do that.
Can we send our developers like pieces of paper? Like, this is
just
your award.
Literally, it's just written like, you win this. Mail it.
Well
it's
done.
It's just in our handwriting.
It's in my handwriting, so it looks like a third grader did it.
Good lord.
So, oh god,
Alex.
We'll have to post a picture one day. It's bad. For those who know.
It's better than it used to be, though.
No, I don't.
I think it is. It's better than it was like freshman year of high school.
That's true. Which is a sad statement because I don't know how it could get any worse at this point.
Well, it couldn't. It got better.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
You've improved.
It's good.
You've gone from second grade handwriting to third grade.
I'm moving up in the world.
You're moving on up.
We're getting YouTube subscribers.
Yeah,
People are watching the show.
Yep.
Taking over the world, one subscriber at a time. You heard it here first.
Yeah. So
Final comments on Witcher.
Yeah, I fully recommend this game to anybody who's an RPG fan. It's great. The characters are great. The story is great. Just everything about it is really great. The only thing is it has some really weird glitches sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
Like, there were times where I would fast travel to a place, and then I'd run to, like, a building I need to go to, and the entire building just wasn't loaded yet. And so I'd have to, like, sit there and wait for it to load. I'd literally just watch it load in. And I'd be like, okay, this is a little ridiculous.
Yes.
But that's what comes with these giant open-world RPGs. You get these weird glitches. Fallout 4 is going to be riddled with them, and I'm looking forward to it.
Riddle me this, Joe.
What a segue!
What a segue!
Oh boy!
What's my game of the year?
I'd have to say, well, Battlefield Hardline, right? I thought that was already established.
It's on my phone case.
I made it funny.
It's right there in front of you. Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Is splendiferous.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely wonderful game.
It is. The first half an hour, 45 minutes, I think I was pooping my pants the entire way.
Yeah, well, I mean, it looks gorgeous.
Oh my god, not Battlefield, Batman.
I got you on Battlefield.
Huge, yeah, I know, right? Huge Batman fan. So I've basically been waiting for this since the disappointments of Arkham Origins.
Mm-hmm. Which is weird because, a lot of people like that game.
Origins?
Yeah. I was looking it up and, like, a lot of people put that above Asylum in their list of favorite Arkham games. And
if you're one of those people, like, I'm being genuine, comment below and tell me why. Because a lot of people think very curious.
What I've heard is a lot of people think it's a really good Joker story. That's people like the
most Joker stories are good Joker stories though.
Yeah.
But anyway, Origins was
our boy
fine.
Troy Baker.
Troy's in all these.
He stepped in and did an okay, not okay, better than okay.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
He did a good job. It's tough, and I feel bad for some of these people when they have to step in, especially in this world of Joker that we live in. That everyone seems to be obsessed with this character, which they should be. He's one of the best comic book. No, he's one of the best villains in fiction, in my opinion. Yeah. So, but anyways, Troy did a great job. But speaking on Joker stories, I do think Arkham Knight is one of the best Joker stories I've seen. Yeah, which is weird because if you've played it, and is this a spoiler?
Kinda.
We'll say spoilers if you haven't gotten too far in the game. I said fart. Too far in the game.
Too fart in the game.
Too fart in the game. But close your ears for 10 seconds here. Joker is the main villain in this game, as in your mind, in your psyche, and he's not even alive. Yeah. You start the game with burning him. Yeah. So, and I thought they did a masterful job, like we talked about, in incorporating Joker. Story-wise, and you can go back to we'll glance through this real quick because we did an entire spoiler cast on it. Yeah. Story-wise, 95% of this game was one of the best Batman stories I've seen in a long time. Yep. And just on a quick side note, I know I'm ADD, but we're living in a world right now that's obsessed with Joker, but creators right now are absolutely they know that, and they're taking that and hitting it out of the fucking park. Oh yeah, absolutely. This most recent one was phenomenal. Yeah. And then the other one that comes to mind was the most recent Joker story from Scott Snyder, who does the comics, the new 52 comics, and it is one of it genuinely disturbed me. Yeah. And on the level where Heath Ledger's Joker disturbed me seeing him for the first time.
Yeah.
The concept they brought about this version of Joker was fucking terrifying. And if you're a comic reader and haven't for some reason read this, go and read this series, because it was scary. The ending was phenomenal. It was a great series. But going back to this game, what were you gonna say?
My father was a drinker
and a fiend. So, but story-wise, I have beefs with the ending.
I do too.
I'm the kind of kid right now who I didn't like the ending, but I don't have a way to fix it. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of bitching.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people are in the same boat. But 95% of this game is phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you're a Batman fan, like we've talked about earlier, and you're well read on the subject, it may hurt you a little bit, but some of the tank stuff I didn't personally enjoy as much, but that's where my complaints end, because this game is a fucking work of art.
Yeah.
Gotham feels like this dirty, real, grungy city, and even though it's not fully inhabited, there's still a ton of guys, so it feels like there's life to it.
Yeah.
The Riddler trophies were a bitch, as they always are, but some of them were good, challenging.
Some of them were really clever.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I loved some of the tender love and care that went into this game.
Yeah.
Whether it was the Killing Joke references, or the no, I won't say that because it's a spoiler. Other iconic parts of Batman's story, or even if it was the little nods to some of the villains that weren't in it, like you find what Victor Zsasz has been up to in the game. You find out what Calendar Man has been up to, and it's just these little homages that it was so good.
Yeah,
Rocksteady knows Batman's history, and they fully fleshed it out. And I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah, they're not villains you fight or anything. No. You just see these little stories. Yeah, sort of.
And those little things were just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then the combat, once again.
Oh man.
And I know I keep saying this, talked about it in the spoiler cast, but
oh boy,
there's been a lot of games recently that have used the Arkham style of fighting.
Yeah.
And so when this game was coming out, I was like, I'm more looking forward to the story because I know what I'm going to get with the combat.
Right.
But they just do something in this game, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because it's Batman. But
they tweaked it just enough.
And once again, going back to Ori, it is so tight. Those controls are so tight, and they just feel so good. Whereas maybe other games, and nothing against some of those other games, but just Rocksteady just does it better.
Yeah.
They're Godfather. They're OG. They know what they're doing.
I jumped into Shadow of Mordor the other day.
Yeah.
And I was playing it and I was like, it's great.
Yeah.
That game's great. That was my game of the year last year. But just not quite as tight. Yeah. Just not quite as tight. They did the same thing. It's the same concept.
Yeah.
You counter and you attack, but it's
that's also a WB game, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So they like those kind of games.
Monolith.
Yeah. And then I loved the Batmobile.
Yeah, it was great.
Cruising around that thing felt so good.
Yep.
Some of the tank sections, especially towards the end, I didn't like as much.
They got a little dull.
And it was just it kind of got mindless at some points when there was like 40 tanks coming at you, and if you're fully upgraded, it made it hard to be really challenged if you were paying attention.
It was dodge the red lines, shoot them a couple times.
Yeah. So, but absolutely phenomenal. I thought, like I said, 99 or 95% great way to end Rocksteady's tenure on Batman.
Yeah.
Definitely my game of the year right now.
Yep.
Is it going to stay there?
Probably.
Maybe. I'm
Halo.
Very intrigued to see Halo 5 story.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see Blue Squad versus whatever
Osiris.
Osiris. Yes. I love that they're bringing back these characters from the books.
Yeah, which they've never been in games, right? They've never been in any of the games.
No.
They weren't even in Reach, correct?
No. Because Chief was on ice at that point.
Right.
So not through the entire thing of Reach, but towards the end, Chief was on ice.
That was such a cool Easter egg. Remember, you could look and you could see him.
Yep.
Oh god, that was awesome.
Bungie did a great job. So I could see Halo 5 for me taking that down because that, and I was intrigued by the multiplayer. I know some people aren't super hot on Halo 5's multiplayer.
A lot of people are though.
It's just the ones that don't are the loudest.
Yeah, I think a lot of people see.
Stop
what
being trolls.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like see what they're trying to do.
Stop disagreeing with me.
He wants to fight you.
Sup?
He's a big person.
I'm a teddy bear, as the ladies have told me.
That's true.
Anyways, and then so that's one. Fallout 4 is always out there, and I think I'll have a fun time with it. But I don't.
The only reason I said this would probably stay your game of the year, other than Halo, maybe, was because you're not as into Fallout as
and that's what I was gonna say. And I get super distracted from those games, so I don't think I'm gonna appreciate it as much as you do. The only thing I love, other than food, as much as Batman, is Star Wars.
Battlefront.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen in that game, what we've all seen in that game, talk about a game that sticks the aesthetic.
Oh, God, yeah.
Holy shit. So that could topple this too.
Yeah.
Regardless, though, that's just, semantics at this point. This was a phenomenal game. And if you have any inkling, any itch to play third-person action game, if you love Batman, just play it.
Yeah, you don't have to be a Batman fan to enjoy this game. It's just a really good video game.
Yeah, the story definitely can stand alone. Obviously,
and you might want to play the first two.
You would not even
at least the second one.
At least Arkham City.
Yeah,
you would appreciate it more. But if you're pretty raw and if you're a guy who's just seen the movies, this game's perfect for you.
Yeah, you'd love
because
it.
There's gonna be twists and turns that you don't see that maybe other fans do.
But I think also though, you say the story got predictable because you're a Batman fan. I think it can also be predictable just like if you know how stories work.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like if you know how an arc goes in a story.
Yeah, that's true, but not at the beginning.
No, but like Andy didn't know anything about Batman. He figured it out. He figured out stuff that was going on halfway through the game.
I also told him my theory.
Not till after he...
No, in the beginning I did.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, but yes.
All right.
That shouldn't deter you. Sorry.
No, it's great. It's absolutely great, yeah.
So yeah, those are our games of the year. It's been a hell of a year so far. I think we are very... You know how people talk about, I wish I was born in the 50s. I love the guys in suits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I am so thankful that I was born in this time because we are in a beautiful time for gamers, comic book lovers, movies, and all, like a combination of those, just verging together.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful. It brings a tear to my eye. Oh my God.
The only thing is way off topic. The only thing I think I'd rather be born in a different time period for would be music.
Okay. I gotcha.
Not that I don't like music today. I
guess the only other time that I would be born in is like the medieval times. If you were bear with it.
I don't know if I can.
Because if you were fat, people loved you, like they wanted to be you because you had food.
Yeah,
I would kill it.
You just eat chicken legs and
all mutton,
day and give me my mead.
My mead, yeah. So I think I would do quite well, unless it's like Game of Thrones. Then I'd be Sam.
You would die.
Sam's still alive though.
Well, yeah, but I think
I would survive through 6 seasons.
No, I think you would die.
Fuck you, Joe. So yes, great first half of the year.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, this next half gets even better. Off the top of my head, we got Rare Replay.
I can't wait for that.
Gears Ultimate.
Yep.
Madden, which I don't know if anyone plays Madden anymore, but
I don't even count the sports games anymore.
But I do because I play them. So fuck you. Madden, NHL, 2K, Tomb Raider, Halo,
Tomb Raider? Yes.
Rainbow Six, Fallout,
I forgot about that.
Black Ops 3, Battlefront, Forza,
Just Cause 3.
There's and then supposedly No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. There's no fucking way. No way.
You heard it from me first. I had to convince him.
But
a big Uncharted collection.
Oh shit, yeah, that's October too. That's not even that far away. Holy crap.
It's insane. Developers, please
stop.
Space this out.
Some of these I get. I understand that you have to have the Uncharted collection come out significantly before Uncharted 4.
And for Christmas time too.
For Christmas, yeah.
That's the game that's where especially that's smart because a lot of people who played on 360 moved over to PlayStation 4 and they've never experienced the Uncharted games.
I mean, yeah.
So they need to. I think God of War Remastered just came out.
Did.
So a lot of great stuff coming. We very, very lucky, but very broke in this day and age.
God,
because of
I
these
spent
games.
$120 on Fallout Pip-Boy Edition.
You spent 2 games worth.
I spent 2 games.
But it's alright. That game.
There's
is
already 2
basically
games coming out in that month that I'm gonna buy.
Hey, you pre-ordered, so you'll probably get Fallout 3 with it too. So there you go. There's 2 games.
Shit, I am going to. That's awesome. That's not just from a specific place, is it?
I don't know. Before we get any more off track, we're gonna take a break, breathe, relax for a second, and we'll come back with our recommendations, and we'll get you guys out of here. Thanks. Be right back.
Water would be nice.
What are you waiting for, Gary? Oh, good lord. Welcome back, everyone. Let's...
Oh, are we back?
Yeah, we are back. You didn't see the red light?
No.
You turned it on.
I turned it on, though.
The joys of being a startup. You have to turn the camera on yourself. Anyways.
We don't have
anything.
We don't have Kevin.
We don't have
like
anything.
the Kind of Funny boys do.
We don't have anything.
Shout
That's
out
okay.
to Kevin.
That's okay.
It is.
It is.
Hey, Kind of Funny. Repping it. Any Kind of Funny fans out there?
Yes. We like them. We support them. Recommendations for the week.
Yeah. You have a couple, right?
Oh, I guess I didn't fully think mine out, but yes. First one, Ant-Man. And obviously, I'm a superhero fan. I had very low expectations for Ant-Man. I liked Paul Rudd.
Yep.
I understand how important Hank Pym is to the Avengers and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But I followed this movie through the whole Edgar Wright drama and development hell that it went through.
Yeah.
And you could definitely you could feel some of his influence in this. But obviously it became more of a Marvel movie.
Definitely.
But all that being said, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. It's a little slow at the first half.
Yep.
Just setting everything up, and
it suffers from the things that setup movies suffer from.
Yeah. So but then once it got to the point that it changed for me was the training montage.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
That Scott Lang and whatever her name is. Why am I blanking? Anyways, they go through and he's training to be Ant-Man, and I thought it was really fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I really wondered. I was curious on why they picked Ant-Man.
Yep, me too.
What I mean? And I thought it was really creative.
Yeah,
and
they did a really good job.
And the moves he did and stuff like that were really. I thought it was really cool.
I liked the switching between small and big and using that in a smart way.
Yeah.
And
definitely one of the funnier Marvel movies I've seen.
Absolutely, yes.
It benefited from the fact that it didn't take itself super seriously.
Nope.
So and then it not shined, but it did better because of that.
There's a reason Guardians of the Galaxy had Chris Pratt, and there's a reason this movie had Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
They wanted it to not be like this super serious, gritty movie, obviously.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. And honestly, and I'll get on a soapbox right here, people say that they have their signs up in the street says the end is coming, the end is near for superhero movies, because there's just been a glut of them, which I agree to a certain level, and I think one of the biggest guys who's against this is Colin Moriarty on Kind of Funny.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I agree, but only to a certain sense, because the movies that I've seen, Guardians, Captain America 2, and now Ant-Man, show that just because they're superhero movies doesn't mean that is what they are.
Yep.
Cap 2 was a spy thriller through and through.
Yep.
Guardians was the Star Wars movie we all wanted the prequels to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ant-Man was a heist movie.
Yep.
And you can say Guardians was similar to that too, but just because they're superhero movies doesn't mean they're just Iron Man. Doesn't mean they're just pretty people to look at and just crazy action. There's some heart into these. There's some, and I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but I'm really enjoying them.
I am too.
I don't see the bottom falling out until DC starts doing their Shazam movies.
See, this is the thing. This is, I think, part of the problem that our boy Colin has is those schedules that they release.
Yeah.
That go up to 2020 or 2022 or whatever. That feels like hubris.
Mm.
You kind of get. That's what I was thinking about. That feels like
it's like these are our spots.
Yeah.
Like we dare you to put these your movies into those spots.
And we dare you not to go see our movies.
Yeah. Because if you and I are talking about it,
that's them saying you're going to see these movies at these times.
But they're right.
And they are right.
Yeah, they're right.
But I think that's I thought about that and I thought, wow, that is cocky as fuck.
Yeah. So I don't see the bottom dropping out anytime soon.
No,
because even Ant-Man made $54 million this weekend.
Yeah, see that's
Ant-Man.
Part of me wanted Ant-Man to fail, and believe me, I don't want things to fail.
No.
Part of me wanted it to fail because I know one of these Marvel movies is probably not going to be good.
I think it's going to be, and I really hope not. My bet, if I'm a betting man, it's weird because the Thor movies have already been so bad.
That's true.
But it's going to take a high-profile one. I hope it's not any of the Avengers ones or Cap 3 that's coming out.
That's what I'm afraid of.
My money is on, and I really hope this doesn't happen because this is going to be one of the first female superhero movies, Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel or whatever it's called,
or Black Panther.
But I think Black Panther has a cooler story, and maybe it's just because I don't know much about the character.
Yeah.
But she just I really hope that once they start to branch into these female superheroes, that the girls have someone to cheer for too, and they can bring in that female audience.
Yeah.
Because these characters are so great and stuff like that, and I hope they're handled with the right amount of care, and that Disney and Marvel don't try to stick their fingers too deeply into it. Because I would love to see this keep going, because there are so many good stories in comics. Yeah. They just need to do them right. Talking to you guys.
So officially, Phase 2 of Marvel movies is over now. Ant-Man was the end of Phase 2.
Was it?
Yeah, that's what I read somewhere.
Okay. That makes sense.
So Phase 3 starts with
Cap 3. Civil War. And that makes sense because aren't they kind of using that as the catalyst for basically everything falling apart?
Yep. Then you got Strange. Yeah. And you got Guardians. I think. I don't know. Yeah. So we just spent all that time on one recommendation.
I know. And but you guys are sorry to quick. We'll wrap this up, but I would love to hear what you guys have to say. So once again, comment below.
Yeah.
Share with all your comic book naysayer friends, and Colin Moriarty, because I would love to talk with this man
I would
about
love
the
to talk
subject.
to him, yeah.
Anyways, so your recommendation. Superhero movies are awesome. Go.
They are. Okay, so one of them is a TV show on Netflix.
Yes.
It's a Netflix original show called Sense8. I see it advertised in a lot of places.
They
it's on
really
IGN.
hit the marketing.
It's like everywhere.
They hit the marketing trail pretty hard on this one.
Yeah, same with Bloodlines. I've seen commercials for that too.
That I haven't seen as much.
Yeah, it's true. I've seen Sense8 a lot more places. This show's really cool. It's created by the creators of the Matrix trilogy.
Okay.
Very sci-fi, but also very personal stories for all these characters. It handles 8 characters very well.
Cool.
And I would definitely recommend it. On there, we're gonna keep
Simple,
it short,
sweet, to the point. I love it. My second recommendation is, so Xbox had their huge sale. Not huge sale. It wasn't like the Steam sale, but they had their summer sale, and they had some decent deals for gold members. And I broke down, and on top of Ori, I picked up Borderlands, the Handsome Collection.
Yep.
And I'm loving it. Mm-hmm. I forgot that I love that game so much.
I love Borderlands.
And I never got to play the pre-sequel because that came out at the time where the new Xbox was coming out.
Yep, I never played it either.
And I was like, all right, this is mine.
Yeah, and it's fun.
It's so good.
I
love
funny story.
That humor just sticks. The story isn't grabbing me as much as, say, 1 and 2 did. I mean, those games have never been known for their stories.
One didn't have a story.
No.
We found a vault. It has tentacles.
And
the end.
So, but the gunplay is solid, 60 frames per second or whatever it's running at.
It looks great, yeah.
It looks great. It runs great. It's fun, especially if you're going to play it, have someone as Handsome Jack clone in your party.
Is that funny?
And Claptrap, because it is absolutely hysterical.
I was gonna do the Handsome Jack clone.
Some
Who
of
did
the
that?
Clayton? Andy.
Oh, Andy did that when you guys played with Clayton?
Yeah.
Is it funny?
Yes, is absolutely. He's equally as funny as Claptrap, and Claptrap's hysterical.
His special?
Yes. Oh, no. His special
That's pretty normal.
Is he makes clones of himself and he fights.
Oh, so they like go after. Okay, that seems cool. But his like dialogue though.
His dialogue is hysterical. So yeah, Claptrap and Handsome Jack are really funny.
Dang it.
So I'm looking forward to that one's tough because we've committed to each other to playing to that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of hard on the schedules we have this year.
Yeah, we all need to be there together at the same time.
So we're working out, but absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't played it or you're looking for a reason to play it or you're just bored, go play Borderlands and lose a couple hours because...
Borderlands.
This guy right here's got jokes. Moving on before I get sick.
Yeah.
From all these funny jokes here. Joe, what do you got? Next one.
TV went dark. I forgot for a second. Oh no, I got it. Okay, it's a movie on HBO called The Sunset Limited.
What's it about? Tell the people.
It's about so it's directed by Tommy Lee Jones. He also stars in it with Samuel L. Jackson, and they're the only two actors in the movie.
Really?
It's just them in Samuel L. Jackson's apartment talking for an hour and a half. And essentially the story is you find out very quickly that Tommy Lee Jones was going to commit suicide and Samuel L. Jackson stopped him and then brought him back to his apartment and was trying to convince him to not commit suicide. That's what this movie is about. He goes into his religious beliefs and all these things about why you shouldn't do this and talks about all his life and all this stuff, and it's just very well done.
Okay.
I think it's based on a play. I'm pretty sure it's based on a play. You can tell that it was a play, just the way everything kind of works. By Cormac McCarthy, who is the author of The Road. For anybody who has heard of that or read it. Yeah, it was just really well done, well directed, well acted, very good.
Cool.
Very good.
You'd recommend it?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Love Samuel L. I know you love Tommy Lee Jones.
I love Tommy Lee Jones.
I like Tommy Lee, but I haven't seen him as much in.
I would say this is one of Samuel L. Jackson's best performances.
Okay. Oh wow. Better than Pulp Fiction.
Oh boy, that's a big one.
Say what again?
I don't know about that.
Say what again?
But definitely up there. Definitely up there.
Well, very nice.
Yeah.
I guess this last one can be a joint one just for the sake of time. Recommendation. Trainwreck.
Oh yeah.
I know you
Funny
enjoyed
movie.
it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. The man who stole the show was not Bill Hader.
John Cena.
Oh, really? You say Cena?
Yeah.
I say LeBron.
Oh.
I thought LeBron was very funny.
Oh yeah, LeBron was really funny.
LeBron can't act his way out of a shoe.
No.
I'm sorry, but you know.
Is that a phrase? What's with you and shoes?
Shoes? I don't know.
You eat your shoes. You act out of shoes.
Anyways, but I think he knew that, and he kind of ran with it, and it was really funny. He had some of the best bits in the movie.
He definitely did, yeah.
Equals
forever. Equals for life.
Equals for life, yeah.
Equals for life.
When he was talking to Bill Hader about splitting the check, and Hader's like, you're LeBron James, I'm not splitting a fucking check with you. That's really funny, really well done. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it just because I don't know if I like Amy Schumer yet.
Yeah.
There's only so many vagina jokes that I can take.
There's parts of her that I enjoy. I think I like her more than I did before, though, after seeing this movie. Yeah.
There's if you've seen...
She wrote the movie.
Yeah. If you've seen a Judd Apatow movie, you know it has this certain... It tries to... His movies try to have a certain level of depth in the fart jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it hits, like in Knocked Up.
Yeah.
On 40-Year-Old Virgin. Other times it doesn't with funny people. I thought this was right in the middle.
Also,
I thought this was right in the middle of like... I thought it was a lot funnier than his most recent stuff, and it also did the dramatic thing better than he has done it in a little while.
Yeah, actually,
it wasn't making me cry or anything. But like if you have parents in that situation, I could see where you're a little bit emotionally attached to that. But I thought it was good. I thought it was good. It made me laugh. Wasn't too grotesque, I didn't think.
No, it had. There were some bits that were like, why is this isn't necessary?
There were a couple scenes where you're just like,
this isn't necessary.
Okay,
like it's not that I'm against watching things that are rated R material, but it's just like some of it was like unnecessary. Yeah. There were certain things in there that were just unnecessary.
And there was a couple of scenes in there too that could have hit the cutting board.
Oh, definitely.
The cutting room floor. Yeah.
Definitely could have hit the cutting room floor. Because there were unnecessary things that probably weren't that funny and just...
Yeah. But in terms of, like, the summer's, like, good R-rated movie, good R-rated comedy,
Definitely.
This is worth your time.
Yeah,
it's worth your while.
enjoyed
Go if you don't like Apatows and Schumer, maybe not, but at least rent it when it comes out. I think it's worth your time.
Yeah.
So
John Cena was funny though.
John Cena was funny.
John Cena
The
was
athletes were
funny.
good. Amari Stoudemire too.
Oh yeah, Amari was funny.
Yeah. We're talking about sports ball for the people that don't follow the sports. So, well, good show.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yeah, this was fun.
Maybe we should do these more without Clayton. Talking to you. I am enjoying this. Thank you yet again to everyone who stuck with us. Without saying too much, I'm so excited for the future of this show.
Oh yeah.
We have a lot of things.
We got things.
We have a lot of things in the works right now.
Yeah.
Where it's safe to say we're counting the seconds till we get a little bit more free time.
Yeah, definitely.
And we can really hit this show hard because
Definitely.
I think we got something fun here. We've gotten some good vibes from people, some good reviews.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you think anything's bad, please tell us. I
really
want to know if we're doing something or if we could do something better. It doesn't need to be something bad.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like that. It's bad if we could just do it better.
Yeah.
And nobody has really.
But
some people have.
Yeah, but
Some people have,
I don't want it to be the thing where it's like, oh, you're doing such a great job, and they're in the background like, what a piece of shit this is.
Yeah.
Because I would like to do this for a while. I don't know about you.
I would, yeah.
So, so thank you about that. We're gonna, we'll tell you stuff as we figure them out.
Yeah.
I will say, if you're a Kind of Funny fan who's watching this, check out their Extra Life charity that people are promoting. Sean Pitts.
Yep.
And then I'm blanking on the gentleman's name. He's got a beard like an angel and a voice to match it. But they're setting up a pretty cool charity that everyone should check out. Not just these people, but search Extra Life charity and you'll I'm sorry, I'm getting super distracted, and take a peek at it. It's a really good cause, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we'll have more to talk about that in the future. So Joe, any closing comments here?
No, I think we're good. I think we covered everything.
Eric Thompson.
There you go.
Eric Thompson, really good dude. Like his videos. Like I said, beard and voice like an angel. Go check out what he's working on with Extra Life and Kind of Funny. So, before we stammer and struggle our way through this anymore, that has been episode 7 of Game TIl Dawn.
Yep.
It's a pleasure as always. For Joey Iverson, my name is Alex Stadnick, and we'll see you next week for episode 8 with Clayton back.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Knock on some wood. So, all right, guys.
This is plastic.
Have a good week. Share. Comment below on SoundCloud and iTunes, and then share it some more.
And then share.
And then share. So, all right. And with that, we're out.
Share.